Hi, I'm Chief Constantine, and on behalf of the ownership team, I'd like to welcome you to TRU RP. We thought it wise to take you through a few points about our culture and the community we're creating here. That way, when you choose to join TRU RP, you do so knowing exactly what type of experience you'll get while spending your valuable time with us. First, TRU RP is about creating a world for players dedicated to the art of RP. Everyone here is trying their best to refine their improvisational skills and their abilities to develop the most fun and compelling RP around. We recognize that all players are at different points in their exploration of RP, and that's okay. You know you've been successful here if you leave each interaction having expanded the story. We just ask that you be open-minded and open to feedback, as our culture is all about making each other better. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to check out our video on how to achieve top quality RP. Before applying though, consider this. If you're looking for a more casual or less involved form of RP, I highly suggest considering other communities. You'll quickly find yourself at odds with our culture. We won't accept anything less than your best expanding effort while you're here RPing with us. Another unique feature of the TRU RP community is that we value realism as much as we value the RP. We understand it's a game and it will never be perfectly realistic, but we are pushing the limits every day just to see how realistic we can make the RP. Next, I want to talk about our balanced approach. One of our founding principles when we three owners envisioned this community is to do our very best to establish a balance in the game. A balanced economy, balanced rules, but most importantly, balance among the city worker and the criminal elements. It is our top goal to create a realistic environment as the story unfolds between our highly trained law enforcement officers and those that choose a darker path. You criminals out there will need to thoroughly think through your actions, because our cops will bring all of their skills and a thorough understanding of our laws to bear upon you. But if you bring your ingenuity, cunning, and guile to your operations, you might just prevail. That being said, we want to state clearly now our stance on winning and the winning mentality. We fully expect that any action you take, you're planning to win in some form or another. Whether it be having successfully completed a heist or defeating your enemies. However, you need to fully expect that you may not win according to whatever you envisioned, and you need to plan your emotions accordingly. We simply will not tolerate complaining that your RP scenario didn't play out the way you wanted it to, nor will we referee your disputes after the fact. Last, I'd like to lay out our guiding principles that we use to make decisions for the community. First, we expect your RP will encompass whatever you envision for your character, in terms of attitude, how they comport themselves, and the like. However, when you're out of character, we fully expect that you will comport yourself in a kind and courteous way. We just won't tolerate anything that creates an offensive, hostile, or adversarial relationships in our community. That's not how we thrive. We understand and expect disputes to happen, but we expect you handle yourself with empathy and using the proper channels. Next, this is the place for creators. We love our creators. Whether you create awesome music, videos, graphic art, or simply create awesome RP, you have an ally in us. We are always looking for ways to support our community of creators. So if you like to create, we want you here and we want to hear from you and what you can do. So please reach out to us. And lastly, have fun. This is a hobby for most of us, and we want you to always keep that in perspective. If you find these principles appealing, we can't wait to see what you can do, and we can't wait to see you out there. So let's have fun, and we'll see you on the other side of your application. Thanks for taking some time to hear about us.